Hello, happy Monday, and welcome back to our channel, the Nerdy Magpie.
Yes, I'm Bonnie, and this is my husband David, if you've never come across here. And we started the first day of December, we started doing this together. My older ones, I was just by myself, but we wanted to wish you a happy new year. Hope all is going well for you. And I know everybody's gone back to work now and back to school, and hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday. It's kind of hard after holidays, and it's kind of a letdown for a lot of people, I hear. But I hate it when the holidays are gone, but it's okay.
Yeah.
And we're going to do better with this background. We need to think of something to put up there. This is all stone, and my husband even used a masonry bit, and it will not go through that stone. We don't know what kind of stone it is, or it might be river rock. I don't know what it is.
I have no idea.
But David had a hard time putting anything back up there. So we had a Christmas tree up here if you looked at our other ones. But anyways, so we've had a pretty good start of the new year.
Yeah, so far. Just got back from the Mennonites today. We have a Mennonite community close to us where we go buy different things, staples and stuff. Not staples for like I said, but like we bought oatmeal and sugar and split peas, and we buy their lunch meat there. They have awesome sandwiches.
Homemade bread, and they slice their own meat, and it doesn't have the preservatives like most, so it's really, really good. And we also went to the Goodwill today and found way too many toys for the grandkids.
Yeah.
Oh, did you want to go get the one thing I got from the Goodwill?
Yeah.
He's gonna go. He has a hard time getting up because of his knee. But anyways, I found something I'm gonna use in my crafting spot whenever I get it done. I'm hoping this year to paint the room and start setting up all my crafting. I'm tired of not having a crafting room, having to go looking for stuff and can't find it, and that's been our biggest thing here lately, is trying to find stuff I needed. Like the other day, I was looking for, what was it I was looking for?
Oh no, I think I unplugged.
It was the Tiny Modernist. No, not Tiny Modernist. It was the Tiny Towns. Tiny Towns. I was looking for a tiny town, and got in all my stuff. Everything's been boxed up. We lost our house a year ago.
Yeah, a little over a year ago.
And this is our son-in-law's house that we're renting from, or we're renting the basement from him, and we're redoing upstairs, and we're going to be probably buying this house within the next year. But anyways, so I went looking for the tiny towns, and I found one, and I was like, oh no. A mouse had gotten in the box and peed on that one tiny town I really liked. So now I'm going to have to rebuy it because I'm not using, and I hate to throw it out because charter's still eligible and all that, but I don't want to smell the smell. And
I don't think mice and rats are fond of heart and hand designs.
Oh, whatever. Anyways, so I thought I would go over with you what I stitched on since I talked to you last. I think it was last
Monday.
Was it last Monday?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
last Sunday, I think.
No.
Because I have it written down Monday here.
That was Monday that we did our last video.
Okay, I think you're probably, it was, because I said I was going to try to, David's right. I'm wrong. Okay, so I thought I would show what I have been working on since then. And I use a happy planner, and here is my monthly planner I've been writing everything down on. I bought this on Etsy, and I just print them off every year. It's called the Ultimate cross stitching. I might have paid, I don't know, $3 or $4. And I've used this now for the last 5 years, and I just reprint. It's been well worth it. And so anyways, so the first one is Trick or Treat by Lily Violetta. And this is it.
Apologize
Maybe you can
if
open
you
up the
hear
bags.
a voice in the background, but our blue and gold McCall today is
Being very talkative.
yes.
This is it. And I put 110 stitches in it, and this is where I'm at. And David will hold it up.
Yes, I will.
So I got the rest of the cat done, and I started on the moon, and I am doing. David, we really need something behind that.
It's visible.
Anyways, this is I'm doing a blend of glow in the dark and regular thread. So it will glow in the dark when it's done.
Ooh.
That's the moon. And so David and I are going to have to discuss what his roles are going to be, because
I am here for moral and technical support.
Okay. The next one is the next day was Retro Camper, and I am doing these and David will stick up better pictures of these, but anyways, there's the Retro Campers. And one thing I did want to talk about after I'm done showing you this one. So I put in 138 stitches on this one, and I'm loving how it's turning out. So these are really, I want to do all of hers. It's called Living on a Rainbow, and I love how fast these come together, and they're pin cushions. But can you see a whole line of these? She's got all kinds. She's also got teapots. But if you want to buy any of these, she's got 3D figures. And anyways, they kind of put me in the mindset of the animal crackers. But it's called Living on a Rainbow, and it's on Etsy. I really could use your help putting these back in the box.
Well, I didn't know.
Anyways, I went through and redid all of my projects, and I put them in my project bags and I made these project bags, about 3 or 4 years ago, right? Yeah, I think so. So, they're just sitting upstairs in a box, and I thought, no, I'm going to use those instead of the Walmart plastic bags. And I'm going to use not Walmart, Amazon plastic bags. And I like those, but if I have these, I might as well use them. So on Wednesday, New Year's Eve, I did Birds of a Feather needlebook. And not sure how much I put on this one, but let's see. We need to get a board, David. In fact, I might have just said forget it and didn't work on it. That might have been what I did. I can't remember. I've slept since then. But I've been using these though. So I do like these for my threads because I don't bobinate. I put them on floss cards. Okay, so I decided I was going to do magazine monthly challenge, and it is Bringo. And every January they do Bringo, and so they did a fall one and a spring one. And they are like bingo, and you've got a card. Let's see here. So you got a bunch of prompts. See if I can get them out. So we got a bunch of prompts, and I read these off New Year, whatever, to tell you what I was going to do. But anyways, here's all the prompts. And then you pick out a sampler to go along with that prompt, and then you have to do at least 100 stitches. And then every day she'll call out a number, and then you mark it off. And if you get a blackout, which is filling up the entire card, then I think you get put in a drawing for $40 from 1, 2, 3 stitch. if you get a, I don't know how many Bringos you get, she will put your name in for a drawing too, but I'm not sure how many. So that's what I'm going to show you right now, what I've done for Bringo. Before I do that though, where's my bag that I have sitting by my chair? I always have it sitting by my chair. Okay.
It's right here sitting between our
So
chairs.
I thought I'd show you what is my morning stitch. I'm trying to get this done, and I picked one that's been hanging on way too long. And I know you've all have seen this one if you've watched my channel at any time. But it is Praiseworthy Stitches Memorial Park. And here it is again. And David will put up a better picture of it. And this is how far I've gotten on this one. So I'm almost halfway done. So since you guys have seen it
Here, let me
last,
fold this in half.
yeah, it's right in the sun.
I know. The sun
No,
decided to come out.
I'm not in the sun, you are. Okay, so the last time I think you all seen it, I had this blue part done, the scoreboard, and I've gotten all the way over here now. And that's just doing one little figure a day and or doing a little bit of the bleacher or the bunting. And so I've got the rest of this to do and I'll be done. And it says if I continue doing what I did today, which is only one figure, I'll have it done by February 19th. So really, it's not too long to go. And we've decided we're going to put it up, frame it, and put it up in our game room. I also thought of maybe putting it in the county fair. That
Yeah,
might be
we
a
could
good
do
idea.
that.
And then the other thing, I'm going to talk to you about something else. Just keep this handy, David, because there's something else I was going to show you all. I'm going to talk to you all about. So, anyways, so New Year's Day I did 'Tis the Season, and if you watched my Flosstube on last Monday, I've already stitched this, and it's in my WIP. Not my fully finished, but my finished box. That's what I get for not finishing things. So I guess we'll have 2 of them. I'll probably give it to somebody. Don't know who. But anyways, I did. So this was the first call, and it was number 21, and I did 100 stitches, and that was it. And the rest of Santa, I do believe. But David can put a better picture of this up. So there's that. And if you want to put that back in here.
Okay.
And then day 2. Oh, and I have it in this Christmas bag here that I made. Then day 2 of Bringo was Welcome. And this is by the Cricket Collection. And so I think I showed you all these that I made into a folder. That was so I fully finished this into a folder. And this is what I just love this. I want to keep stitching. I love all of them, but this one's I just love these patterns. But anyways, I did all of this tree. So I went really a lot further. Let's see if we
I
can
might
get
have
all
to
the
close
sun.
that curtain.
Is it the curtain? Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Leave the one open, but
It's that time of the day.
I just love these colors. So this is all of it here. I love how the letters are a picket fence. This is going to go in our kitchen whenever we get it ready to move in. So that was day number 2. And then the day number 3, they called for something season in the season that you were born in, and I was born in spring. So here's once again, this is Enchanted Forest, and
I would have had it open, but I closed the curtain. I was
So,
born in the summer.
so this one, I don't know exactly how I'm going to fix this one. I think, I'm not sure, but I'm glad I caught it before it went too far. But this is Spring by Little Dove Designs, and so the dog is supposed to meet this. And he's just a little short. His tail is supposed to be up here. So I'm thinking of taking out I don't know if you can see it or not, but taking out a little bit of the tree there and just adding a row to his back and to his tail, and then moving him up. And then this is supposed to be cherry blossom tree. So I did all those cherry tree leaves. So that was 130 stitches on that one. Did I show a picture of that one? This is Spring by Little Dove Designs. And like I said, David will be putting a better picture up. Oh, and I apologize because last week David made 4 picture errors. I don't know where he got the pictures from, but they were not. They were the wrong pictures for the wrong. And I forgot to tell you that.
Well,
There was 4 of them. So, and then yesterday was the clue was work on a WIP that somebody has picked out for you. And David picked out Haunted Caravan for me. And this is another Living on a Rainbow. And then I worked on, I'm almost done with the second half of it. So this will be the back of the camper. I think. Yes, that's the back of the camper. And it's going to have I don't know what it's all going to have in there. But anyways, that's that one. I just seem to ramble on about things. So I put 130 stitches in that one yesterday. And then today was to tell about your favorite book. And my favorite book is the Bible. And we are Christians, and that is one of my favorite books. I have a lot of other books, but that's my ultimate favorite. So this is Nativity, and of course Nativity is in the Bible. So I worked on this one today, and I got exactly 100 stitches because my parents were coming, and I would have stitched more on this because I really do enjoy it. But I did this half of the stable, and that was 100 stitches exactly. And I do believe this star right here is a glow in the dark too. I like to do that. And I did notice that I am off on this. So I'm just going to add a row, or I might not even do anything at all to it. I don't know. I'll have to see when I go to put in the other side of the town of Bethlehem. So that was all my WIPs that I've worked on since you saw me last Monday. And I did want to talk about, I heard are they called the Sun City Stitchers?
the ones in El Paso?
The ones in El Paso.
Yes.
They're 2 twin sisters. I mean, well, of course there's 2, but they're twin sisters. And they were talking about doing a blessing sampler. And what you do is you start on New Year's Day and you try to complete it in the month of January. I had never heard of this. And it's supposed to bring you blessings on all your needlework for the rest of the year. And I just thought that was a fabulous idea. And that's why I was looking for my tiny towns. And I ended up, I decided to do, no, it's in the bag.
Oh.
So I decided to do Frosty Tiny Town. Now, I do like Frosty Tiny Town, and I think it's the Cross on the Hill Stitcher. Is that what it's called? Cross on the Hill? She lives in Maryville?
I'm not sure.
I think it's Cross on the Hill. David will put the correct name up there. Anyways, she's doing this one, and she's almost finished with it. And when I got all the colors together, I really liked this, and I do like the Frosty Tiny Towns, but I don't know. After Christmas, after stitching Christmas and all that, everything is so bright and colorful, and then you get this one. And I know winter can be kind of drab, and I don't want to get depressed or anxious or anything after the Christmas holidays and all the holidays since October. So I decided to do my own. And here's my card that I shown before. It has the name, and it's a library card. I got them off of Amazon, and it's got the colors. I put the DMC colors or whatever colors I use, and then it's got what size it is and what count I'm doing it on. So I'm doing this on 18 count Ada, and it's 176 by 30. And I decided, and if anybody's interested, let me know, but I decided to do my own colors. And the way I decided to do this was I love Scandinavian colors. So I went online and decided to do the Scandinavian colors, and I'm really liking how these are coming out. And yesterday I researched Scandinavian snowflakes, and they're not your typical snowflakes. So I like how this snowflake is coming out. I hope you're going to be able to see it. But we're going to have to get a light in here.
Yeah.
Some kind of light. But anyways, so I did this, and yeah, because they can't see this at all, David. There's no way they can see this. There's no way. I mean, you can, sort of. But I wanted it a little different. So this is going to be my Scandinavian winter town. And my dad's family is from Finland and Sweden. And my sister and I have from Switzerland. And David also has Swedish in him. So I thought, well, why not? Why not make it fun? So so I'm hoping to have this done by January 31st, and this is my blessing sampler, and I'm excited about that one. And I really, really, really would like to on Sundays start, maybe in February on Sundays, start doing a fully finished. After seeing that one that I didn't even know I had stitched, and I thought I've got to do something different. So I'm hoping to have fully finished Sundays where I can fully finish something. I have a huge tote box full of finishing supplies, so there should be no problem with doing that. But that's what I have for you this week as far as my WIPS and what I've been working on. And David and I need to work on better on how to, so you guys can see my WIPS better. Are we going to we were going to show them what I got at Goodwill today. My find of the day. We need to stay out of Goodwill. But I found this. Too far. I got this from Goodwill, and it's a not light. Well, let's see. Yeah. Okay, turn it off. You're going to blind them. And it's one of these slim ones, and I got it for $5. And I thought that was a great price. When I saw that, I said, coming home with me. So that came home with me. And then we're going to do a little segment called What's in the Box. And I kind of did it last year. And so you want to show them the box? Sorry, I need something to drink.
You know, I was thinking those little campers, if you got a bunch of those, made them, set them around the Memorial Park.
Oh, you know, they look like they're.
No, they look like they would be going to Burning Man or something, you know, one of those big concerts out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Here's the box.
This is What's in the Box. David got me this last year, and he had put all my Valentine's gifts in this.
Yep.
And so, anyways, he's going to pick out something. I'm not going to look at it. I have a whole bunch of stuff in there. He's going to pick out one thing. Big, little, whatever. Just don't pick out a box full of stuff, because that's not going to work.
What's in the box?
Okay, so I thought we would do this segment of What's in the Box. And looks like do you know what this is? Yes, you do.
It's a jar of string.
Yes. But this represents about 3 years worth of threads. And I have this because I am going to be taking these threads and filling up some ornaments with them.
Oh.
Some orts with them. Or some WIPS that I'm making into ornaments. And so, anyways, I forgot I even have this. I need to put it next to my chair.
As much as you cross stitch, I would have thought it would have been a
called
bigger
an
jar.
ort jar. Well, remember the last couple of years it's been kind of rough. So, this is an ort jar. If you don't know what that is, ort stands for Old Raggedy Threads. O-R-T, Old Raggedy Threads. And that's because, as you can tell, there's a lot of raggedy threads in there. But this is almost all the way full. I bet I could press it down though and get more in. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick this next to my chair now that I've showed you all what's in here.
But I think you had one next to your chair.
I did. I had a smaller one, but remember, you took over my little thingy, and I don't even know where you put it at.
It's in the garage.
Lovely.
And I think the cats got into the string.
Oh well.
You didn't have a lid on it, so.
Oh well. But I used to have this thing that sat on the arm of your recliner, and you put your drink in it or whatever. And instead of putting my drink there, I had a container in the drink holder, and it held my. But now that I found this, and it's got a magnet on the bottom, I can stick it on my stand next to my chair. And there we go. So this is an ort jar. I'll try to fill up another year of this. That'll make 4 years worth. So, okay. You're going to have to fix my box. It looks like it's going to crack.
I know. I got some work to do.
Yes, you do. Okay, well, if you have any questions for me, just let me know. I hope we didn't bore you too much. We had a lot of fun doing the 24 days of Christmas, Advent, Christmas, leading up 24 days of WIP. We had a lot of fun doing that, and I hope we're going to have just as much fun this year. So,
well, we're going to
we love you all, and we appreciate you coming to watch us. And if you need any encouragement, help, prayers, just send a message our way, and we'll answer you back. I try to answer every comment. So, all right. Well, thank you.
We'll see you next time.
All right. Bye.